Okay. Hello, everyone. Before we start this lesson, I would like everyone sitting in their chairs, pushed in, feet on the floor, hands on top of your desk, lips are zipped, eyes on me, eyes and ears on me. And is everyone open to page 73 in their math workbooks?
Yes.
Good, okay. So I need 100% attention on me, okay?
Okay.
Good. Okay, so from our last lesson yesterday, we learned about picture graphs. What do we remember about picture graphs? Lauren? Okay, anyone else? Wakefield.
It's like a tally. It's like a tally chart just with pictures.
Yeah, it's like a tally chart just with pictures. And how do we find the data to put in a picture graph? Zoe.
Asking people what they like.
Okay, so if we ask a big group of people a question, what could we call that? What's the word for that? Quinn. Survey, good. So when we find the data to put in a picture graph, we use it from a survey, right? And we took surveys the other day when we were doing tally charts, remember?
Yeah.
I said, what was your favorite toy? What was your favorite art supplies? Good. Okay, so to start us off, I'm going to play a short video about picture graphs. So everyone please pay attention, and I'm going to be using popsicle sticks in this lesson, okay?
Ouch! My stomach!
Amber, are you okay? I think you have eaten more than you should have.
Yes, I think you're right, Mr. Appley.
Can everyone hear
How
it?
many apples have you eaten today?
Jackson and Asher got their
I
hear it?
don't remember.
Okay.
Apples are good for your health, but having too much of anything can be harmful.
I know. I've been eating a lot.
How many apples did you eat yesterday?
I don't remember that either.
Well, if you find it difficult to remember numbers, I can teach you an easy way.
That would be great.
Okay, let's do this. Each time you eat an apple this week, you will pick up a stone and make a mark on my trunk.
Mark? What kind of mark?
Any symbol that you want, even a simple cross or a tick sign will do.
Okay. So here are the marks showing the number of apples I ate last week. It's so easy to keep track of them this way.
That is the beauty of using graphs.
Graphs?
Yes, Amber, graphs. Graphs are a way of showing different amounts with the help of pictures and figures. The items we count are called objects. A picture graph uses pictures to show data.
Pictures?
Yes, instead of using a cross or a tick mark, you can also use colorful pictures to count the objects. For example, the apples that you ate.
All those squirrels look exactly like me.
You can see here that each picture stands for one object.
So this graph shows 5 apples, 2 trees and 6 squirrels.
You are right, Amber. Hey Amber, take a look at this. This is the picture graph showing the number of acorns owned by each of your friends.
Acorns? That's one of my favorite fruits.
I see. So you can tell me how many acorns does Peppy have?
That's easy. Peppy has 4 acorns.
Tricked you. It's easy to get fooled by the pictures and count the number of objects.
What do you mean?
Sometimes one picture can stand for more than one object. In that case, we call the picture a symbol. Here, each acorn symbol stands for 4 acorns. This information is given as a key at the end of the graph.
A key?
Yes, the key tells you exactly what the symbol means. If no key is given, then each symbol or picture is equal to one object.
Oh, I get it now.
The number 4 here is known as the scale. It is the number of objects the symbol is equal to. So now tell me, how many acorns does Peppy have?
There are 4 acorns drawn here. So, Peppy has 4 multiplied by 4 equals to 16 acorns in all.
Oh boy, that was a Peppy reply.
So, how do we choose a scale?
We always choose a scale such that the number of objects is always a multiple of it. Normally, if you do not have to do too much drawing of symbols, I suggest keep that scale as low as possible.
Got it!
Now, tell me how many acorns do your friends have overall?
There are 15 acorns drawn. So, there must have been 15 multiplied by 4 equals to 60 acorns in all.
Good. See? Now you know how to read and draw picture graphs.
Yes! Thank you so much, Appley. It's time to summarize all that we have learned about picture graphs. Graphs are pictures that help us understand different amounts with the help of pictures and figures. A picture graph uses pictures or symbols to show data. Each picture in a picture graph can stand for one or more than one items or objects. This information is mentioned in the scale that represents the number of objects the symbol is equal to.
Did you guys like that video?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Okay, so we talked about a survey. What do we remember about surveys? What is a survey? Just to refresh our brains. Valeria.
A survey is a vote.
It's a vote, yes, good. Okay. So, we are going to continue learning about picture graphs today. And we're actually going to learn how to make our own picture graphs, okay? So, just so you know, I'm going to have you guys do pages 75 and 76 on your own, and then we'll discuss the answers in the class. Not right now, but you're going to have to do that with at least 80% accuracy. So that's how I'm going to be able to tell if you understand picture graphs or not, okay? So, is everyone open to page 73?
Yes.
Okay, let's read this page together. I can draw a picture graph to show data, and then use the graph to solve problems. How can you show your favorite place to go on a field trip on the picture graph below?
Fourth year learning.
Okay, let's read the problem at the bottom. Ready? Read the following. Mrs. Morgan asked the children in her class to choose their favorite place to go on a field trip. The data shown in the graph. Have children work in small groups. Ask each child to use the graph to show his or her favorite place to go on a field trip. Have the children use the updated graph to find the number of children who choose a park or a pumpkin patch. Okay, so what are our field trips to choose from? What field trips do they show? Ben.
Park, farm, library, and pumpkin patch.
And Ben, what's the title of this picture graph?
Favorite field trip.
Good. Okay. So, let's see here. How many, what does each smiley face stand for in this graph? Lauren.
One child.
Okay, so each smiley face is for one child. So let's see, how many children chose the pumpkin patch as their favorite field trip? Jonathan. 4, good. And how many people chose the library? Annika.
3.
And what about the farm, McKenna?
4. And 5.
5, good. And the park, Max?
4.
Good, okay. So, let's see. We use, how can you show your favorite place to go on a field trip on the picture graph below? Mrs. Morgan asked the children in our class to choose a favorite. Okay, so we're gonna update this graph. So, raise your hand if the park is your favorite field trip. Only vote once. You can only vote once. 1. Okay, so Trey, if you like going to the park, how would I update this picture graph?
You would put one more on the park.
1 more. Because the smiley face stands for 1 vote, right? All right. Who likes the library as a field trip? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we would do this. 1, 2, 3. And remember, everyone, when we make picture graphs, it's not an art project. We're just using it to show how many votes we have, okay? And what about the pumpkin patch? It's October 1st. Everyone likes the pumpkin patch, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we'll have 12 here. Okay, so let's go to the next page, okay?
What is the farm?
Hmm?
What is the farm? Or park?
Yeah, who likes the farm? 1,
Everyone
2,
already voted.
3.
How
Okay.
about- I never voted. How about park?
All right, flip to page 74.
We're gonna do on 75. You said we have to do it by ourselves.
Yeah, not yet, okay. We are on page 74. All right, let's read this together, okay? Carter and his friends went to a carnival. They played games and won prizes. Carter won 4 prizes. Lena won 7 prizes. Jenny won 3 prizes. Sean won 6 prizes. Draw a picture graph to show this data. All right, so how many prizes did Carter win? Valerio. How many prizes did Carter win?
4.
4. And let's see. Number 11. Who was that? Sienna. How many prizes did Lena win?
Who won 7 prizes?
7. Good. What about Jenny? McKenna.
Jenny won.
Yeah. How many did Jenny win? Jenny won 3. Good. Jenny won 3 prizes. And Hattie, what about Sean?
6 prizes.
Good. Okay. So if I wanted to show the amount of prizes Carter won, how would I show that on the picture graph? Zoe. What does the key say? Each circle stands for 1 prize. So how would I show how many pictures Carter won then? If he won 4 prizes, how would I put that on the picture graph? Put 4 circles. So I need everyone to write this down in their math workbooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay. And if we said Lena won 7 prizes, Madison, how would we show the amount of prizes Lena won on this graph?
By doing 7 circles.
7 circles. All right, let's all draw the circles together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And number 9. Number 9 again. Quinn, how do we show how many prizes Jenny won?
Jenny won 3 prizes. We put 3 circles.
Good. We draw 3 circles. Let's draw them together. 1, 2, 3. And last but not least, how do we show how many prizes Sean won? Brielle. Yeah, Sean won 6 prizes. So how would I show that on the picture graph? How many? 6. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oops, my circles are a little funky. It's fine. You guys know what circles look like. Yeah, funky monkey. So, just by looking at the picture graph, who looks like they got the most amount of prizes? Asher? Lena. How can you tell by just looking at the picture graph?
There's more circles than everybody.
Yeah, because she has more circles than everyone else, and her circles go farther down the picture graph than anyone else. Who had the least amount of prizes, Presley? Jenny. Good. So it says, how can you draw pictures in the rows for Lena, Jenny, and Sean to show how many prizes they won? We did that, right? Does everyone have this chart written down?
Yes.
Good. How many more prizes did Lena win than Jenny? Explain how you know. So it says, how many more? What does that mean? Do we do subtraction or addition? Number 8. Wakefield. It says, how many more prizes did Lena win than Jenny? How would we set up this problem? Do you think you need to call on a friend? Okay. Jonathan, how do we set up this problem?
Jenny needs 4 more to be the same as Emily.
Okay, you said 4 more. So how would we set up this problem? We have a 4, right? How many more prizes? Remember, we talked about how many more can be tricky, right? We have to really read this. So how many prizes did Lena win, Jonathan?
7.
7. And Jenny had 3 prizes, right? So, if we have a 7 and a 3, would we do addition? 7 plus 3? No, that's not right. Because we need to find out how many more prizes Jenny can win so she matches up with Lena's prizes, right? So how would we set up this problem? What should I put in the middle of these 2 numbers?
Subtraction.
Good, subtraction. All right, and Jackson, what's my answer? 7 minus 3.
4.
Good, 4. So, Lena won 4 more prizes than Jenny, okay? And it says, explain how you know this. Does everyone have this written down?
Yes.
Good. Explain how we know this. Let's see. Trey, how can we figure out this? How did we figure out this problem?
It's because 7 minus 3 equals 4. And I forgot what the problem was because sometimes my brain gets. It's kind of like when I cough during when we read together.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So remember, if a problem says how many more, we have to really think in our brains. Does that mean subtraction or addition? Okay, let me erase this. And you guys can flip to the next page, page 75. Okay. So, I want to see if you guys can do this by yourselves. But let's read the problem together first, okay? Ready? Step it out. Zoe asked her classmates to choose their favorite breakfast food. Draw a picture graph to show the data. So we have bagel, 6 classmates, eggs, 4 classmates, cereal, 8 classmates, pancakes, 7 classmates. Start with the row for the bagel. Draw 1 smiley face to stand for each classmate who chose that breakfast food. Okay, so it says to start out with bagels. Peyton, how many bagels do we have?
This is not doing it by herself.
How many bagels do you have? Show me. 6. 6 bagels. So, Peyton, how many smiley faces would I draw in this row for bagels? 6. Good. All right, let's do it. Actually, you guys are doing this by yourselves, right?
Yeah.
You guys know how to start this out. So everyone draw 6 smiley faces. You're doing such a good job so far. I think you guys know picture graphs more than I thought you did. Now, if you think you know how many smiley faces to draw for eggs, you can try to start, but make sure you read the problem very carefully. Okay, it's not an art project, okay? Just draw smileys, okay? Yeah, you can just do circles too. You're doing such a good job. You know it, girl. Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. All right. just wait to do 76, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're done with your picture graph. Take your time, okay? It's okay if you're not done yet.
Here, look, on the window.
It's a monarch butterfly. Oh my god.
Fire. Right there. It's in the window.
Okay, stay in your seat, okay?
Where in the window? I see it. Look, Rachel, sit down. Whoa. That's good luck. That means good luck.
All right, is everyone finishing up? Does anyone need more time?
No.
Okay, so, Quinn, how many smiley faces do I draw in this row?
6.
6. I'm just gonna draw circles to make it faster, but you guys know what smiley faces look like. And Trey, how many eggs do I draw?
4.
4.
There was actually a Christmas thing.
Cool. Peyton, how many do I draw for cereal? 8. Good. And last but not least, pancakes. McKenna, how many do I draw for pancakes?
There are 7 pancakes. And 7 boats.
7 boats. Good. Okay. So by looking at the picture graph, who had the most amount of boats for breakfast food? I'm gonna call on someone. Number 16, Evelyn. Cereal had the most. How can you tell?
Because all the other numbers are close to the star, and the 8, the cereal is like 7, all the way to the...
Yeah, so the row for cereal goes almost all the way to the end. It goes farther than the other breakfast foods, right? And Zoe, who had the least amount of votes? Eggs. And how can you tell?
Because it's the closest one to the...
Okay, Brielle, can you sit in your seat the right way for me, please? Okay. Okay, here's a question. How many students chose pancakes over eggs? Let's see. Sienna. How many students chose pancakes?
3.
Pancakes.
Oh.
7. And how many students chose eggs?
4.
4. So if 7 chose pancakes and 4 chose eggs, what would my number be? Asher. What would my number be? 7 minus 4.
2. 3.
What did you say? 3? Good. Good job. And how many more people chose cereal over eggs? How many more people chose cereal over eggs? Lauren, how many votes do we have for cereal? 8. And how many votes do we have for eggs?
4.
So how would we set up this problem if I said, how many more people chose cereal than eggs? We have an 8. Yeah? 8, do we do subtraction or addition? Good, minus what?
4.
4, and let's see here. Ben, what's the answer to this? 8 minus 4.
4.
Good. Okay, and let's read the bottom of this. It says, how many more prizes, use the picture graph above. How many fewer classmates chose eggs and pancakes? We just did this, right? 8 people chose pancakes, 4 people chose eggs. So on the bottom, we would write 4, right? Does everyone have that written down?
Yeah.
Oh, you had 3? Wait. How many, let me read this out. How many fewer classmates chose eggs? Oh yeah, I'm right, it's 7. So we have 7 minus 4, so we did it right here on the board, equals 3. Okay, moving on.
So confused.
You're confused? What's up? What are you confused about?
Let me pee.
Okay, I mean, everything looks good on here. We'll talk, okay? All right, turn to page 76.
No. We can just have it by itself.
Okay. All right, I want everyone to try to do page 76 by themselves right now, okay? Do you guys think I should read the problem to you first? No? All right, everyone just go for it, okay? And we can talk about this problem when you're done. What are you confused about? Make sure you guys read the key, okay? Read it very carefully so you draw the right picture. And remember, I'm looking for at least 80% accuracy on this. So try your very hardest. Good job, Glenn. Okay. So, guys, real quick, number 4, it says, how many classmates did Isaac survey? So, what you need to do is, how many people in total did Isaac ask what their favorite activity was after school? Don't tell me, write it down, okay? So, just saying, you could use the data in your picture graph to count how many boxes you have and find out how many classmates Isaac asked this question to. Great job. This looks great. Oh my gosh, you guys got this. How many more classmates are in sports than arts? How many classmates are in sports? do sports than art. Hey Presley, can you sit down for me, please? So we have 8, and we have 3 students in art. It says how many more we have. Do you think we do addition or subtraction? We need to figure out how many, so our ends here, right? Our ends right here. And how many more do we have left over in sports? How many boxes do we have left over? So we would do 8 plus 3 equals. Hold on. And how many classmates did Isaac take? How many boxes are here? How many groups did he take? Count them. Okay, good. All right, give me a silent thumbs up if you're done. All right, looks like some of you might need some more time. Do you guys want to take 1 more minute to do this? Okay, we're gonna take 1 more minute, okay? Yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if it makes sense to you, right, this makes perfect sense to you, okay? Also, at the bottom, it says, how did this picture graph challenge me? I just want you to write, was this easy for you or was this hard for you? Do you understand it or do you not understand it, okay? So you can just write in a quick couple words. And take like 20 more seconds to finish this, okay? Go ahead. All right, give me a silent thumbs up if you're done. Everyone should be wrapping up. Done? Is everyone good? Yes. Okay.
No.
If you're still working, quickly finish up. If you're done, we are going to go over this before we start tomorrow's math lesson. Tomorrow we're learning about bar graphs, so it's very similar. So we will review this tomorrow. If you're done, you can go ahead and close your math workbooks, okay? Good job, everyone.